Gamerz.
Alright, welcome back to Tavern Gamerz, everyone. Today we're going to be discussing the beloved slash hated Datacrons. We're going to try to give you some general tips, maybe some stuff you know or you didn't know that might help you stay competitive when you're doing GA, territory wars, etc. And try to help you guys be efficient with it so you don't have to spend money or buy those stupid packs. And just use a little bit of crystal to kind of give you an edge to stay relevant in your whatever you're trying to do here. So let's get right off into it. So you can buy parts of these Datacrons in the shard shop, or you convert your blues, whatever, to these crons. There's not crazy value. Like, you can spend this amount and get, you know, brand new Datacron. I wouldn't advise it because it's expensive. And I'll show you another way that I find a lot easier when Conquest is around to farm these. And again, these parts you can all get, but it's not the best bang for your buck. If you need to do it because you're in a rush, you're in a crunch, you don't have enough crystals, or you refresh your Conquest too much, whatever, go for it, but it's not the most effective way. So let me get out of there. And then towards the end, I'll show you kind of what Datacrons I'm using, what I'm chasing for that I think is kind of must-haves in a sense, so that's going to be towards the end of the video. So when Conquest rolls around, your first thing you want to be doing is hitting up Sector 1. And you want to scroll to the far right. You got to do these little bonus missions in here. Maybe not this one, I think it's this one. Yeah, so here if you just get your 3-star on it, you can multi-sim it, use your currency, refresh, whatever. You'll get a pretty decent roll. Sometimes it does a few times, but you might get 1 or 2 pieces right off the bat, and that's going to save you spending 4,000 blue shards on this. You can get other little components, but level 1 it's not really going to give you much for these parts because you're getting 1 out of 5, but as you get further and further into your Conquest, Sector 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to get better return. 5 I haven't completed yet, I still have some time to do it, but just to show you guys, if you can make it this far, get all the way to the end, which hopefully some of you can. If you can, not a big deal, do the 4 and 3 wherever you get, but this one gives you much higher rolls when you do your sims, so you get way better value. So ideally you want to farm this kind of stuff here. And 4 is not too bad, just to show you guys. What's the roll on this one? Yeah, so those ones are juicy, you know. These pieces I'm always low on, and then obviously the ones for the rerolls you can get in the other section. Now the reroll one in the shard shop's not too bad, so if you're trying to like get a specific cron, whatever, buy the blues for it, but don't ever waste 4,000 on buying 1 cron, it's just a waste. So let's go into the actual Datacrons themselves. I'm not going to focus too much on the old set, we're going to focus on the new one. So you definitely want, if you have Kylo, you want to get ideally both if you can. The one I'm using right now, the level 9, this is the OP one. Now, it basically makes Kylo more or less 2-3 shot like Leia's, most teams out there. I've only really lost to a stupid Reva team with like their OP Datacron. And you can beat Kenobi, but the Kenobi one, which I'll discuss in a little further in this video, it's probably better to use the First Order SF TIE Pilot one, which I'll get into, but this is the one I'm rocking. You guys know more text means better stats, so this is the best one in my opinion. We'll see what the data says once the first GA is done. If you don't get this one, then the other one you can go for the level 6 is, here, where is it? The 400% to offense. So I think that's the second best one, although the numbers are still out on that. So either go for the one I have or go for this one. Both are really good. The other ones are kind of meh. And level 3, obviously, guys, you're just going to be always running this. You want the extra health, the protection. You want to have as many of these for dark and light side as you can. And now I'll go into general strategy as to how to maximize like your rolls and what you're going to do. So when you first get it, obviously level 1, 2, you're going to get whatever. Don't waste time on re-rolling or re-rolling this even. If you get a dark side one, go for it. You can always re-roll after. Same with the light side. But assuming you get any random old dark side and you're going for Kylo as an example, keep whatever you get. I mean, I had to get this after, so don't re-roll now. It's a bit of a waste. Because when you reroll now, you could get another dark side, but you could also get another light side or whatever. So there's less odds to get what you want. So just hold on, don't fucking, you know, be splurge. You're going to be wasting a lot of these, and then the more you do it, the more these things scale up to 80. So you really want to save those 20 refreshes for later. So once you get your level 6, again, whatever it is, first order, you stay on that, whichever one, don't worry about it. Keep going till you get your level 9. If you don't get the level 9 you want, you re-roll till you get the one you want. Once you get the one, for example, the Kylo one, then you can start re-rolling this, because then you're going to re-roll first order, not Inquisitors or Gungans or whatever. And then you can re-roll this, again, same concept. Once this all lines up the way I have it, this, for me this is kind of perfect. And if you want to like re-roll the shitty rolls on the ones in between, for example, accuracy is garbage. Like if I had the currency and I really wanted to maximize the stats, I would re-roll this at this point. But accuracy is garbage, offense obviously is good, crit chances, whatever. Armor pen's amazing, so I'm not touching this. So I can do it, but it's pretty much a perfect cron for me other than these two, and maybe the crit chance. So that's what I would do for general strategy on rerolls. Don't do it early, guys. You're going to waste a lot of currency, and you know that's hard to come by for free to play. So let's go into the next one. This one also I think is very useful for the Kylo. The level 9 is for TIE Pilot. You need to get this one. Right now, I could re-roll it. I can hold on. Right now I want to see if this is better, but I think probably right now I'm going to roll it because the one I want, and I'll explain guys why. You're going up against those Padme squads, which, let me actually show you the Padme squad first so this makes more sense. So if you got Kenobi, this is kind of a must-have as well, but I'm going against a lot of these and this thing's nasty. So the level 9, you can pause, read it, it's really broken. The level 6 is what I need to re-roll, so I'm going to probably do that shortly. This is what makes this team really stupid. Where is it? Galactic Republic. Here's the one you want. So basically, if you got 50% more turn meter, damage is reduced by 75% until end of turn. So right out the gate, you can't just wombo them and like two-shot them. This makes it really hard for them to take any real significant damage. So you definitely want to roll for that one. And if you're going against this team with Kylo, here's where this SF Pilot Datacron is going to help you guys more than the first one I showed you. So again, this is the one you want for the 9, and this is what I have for now, but the one you want to get a better matchup or higher, you know, score or make it easier for you, you want the one with the stun. Here, I'll show you guys. Yeah, so I think it's the one with the stun here. When you stun an enemy, deal 10% max health. Damage can't defeat enemies. So that one's pretty good, and it goes further. You can go for that one or this one. The armor percentage one I have isn't too bad. So we'll see, but definitely that's going to help you against the Padme and the Kenobi's using that bullshit. Alright, let's go back here for a second. Overall, I would say 3-on-3s, this one's probably better because it doesn't rely on having relic levels to boost the damage. So this one is very good for 3s. 5s, I really like the other one more, so it's good to have both. And those are the more specific ones. Obviously, if you have Gungans and other shit, you can go chase those. But for me personally, these are the ones that I'm basically rocking, and I'll just tweak them a little bit to make them a bit better. And with the rest of your currency, once you get like those key chases out of the way, use the rest of your currency while you can just to get as many level 3s of the dark side, stacking protection and health for light side, dark side. Just get a whole bunch of them, so every fucking squad you have that you use has one of these level 3s. Excuse me. Now, again, luxuries, you max out the stats and you go further, but that's kind of down the road. First focus on your level 9s, your Kylo, your Padme, or whatever, and the luxury would be to crank out the rest of the 3s to just get more stats. But it's okay to have just a few really good ones and like 10, 12 20, whatever of these level 3s, and that's, you know, call it a day. That's fucking great. So what else can I mention here real quick? Just be careful with your currency, your rerolls. If you have the crystal you want to spend, do it, but it's just better to refresh. You just get way better bang for your buck. I'll show you guys real quick. I kind of need it myself. I'm getting a little bit low on the 3s. Hopefully we get a good roll here. Alright, so let's roll the dice. I got some currency here. Alright, so I got shit luck on that one. Down to my last 50 bucks. Alright, bad luck. But anyways, you do it a few times, you get 1 or 2, sometimes you get 2. So obviously on air I'm not going to get anything to show you guys. But that's where I would farm those crons if you don't have any. So don't waste your money on the packs and all the other bullshit. Or the 4,000 for shards, just not worth it. So anyways, that's just my quick little thing on Datacrons. I can throw in my own opinion. Datacrons I like in theory. They don't execute, CG doesn't execute Datacrons properly. I feel like they should be focusing on like underused characters and making them like playable versus putting them on Galactic Legends and the meta teams, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. And the whole mechanics on how you re-roll it is fucking bonky, how you can get the same shit and how it scales up. So the whole implementation of how a Datacron should be isn't ideal, but that's my quick 2 cents on it. Regardless, guys, it's part of the game. You want to be competitive, you need Datacrons, and that's going to help you punch up or stay relevant. Even if you don't like them, just do the bare minimum, give yourself a chance. You don't have to spend money. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Throw any comments out there. Stay frosty.